Hello, everybody. July 11th, 1980. We're going to be playing another game of Inside Pitch by Inside Sports Games, designed by Chris Davis. This is my full 1980 replay. As I said, we're up to July 11th. This will be the um, Houston Astros visiting the Los Angeles Dodgers. Let's get this game started up by hitting new game. And we're going to have, go over here, get this up here. We have Rafael Landestoy, second base batting first. Terry Poole, right field batting second. Jose Cruz, left field batting third. Cesar Cedeno, center field batting fourth. Art Howe, shortstop batting fifth. Enos Cabell, third base batting sixth. Jeffrey Leonard, first base batting seventh. Louis Pujols, I don't know why I'm having trouble with that one. Catcher, batting eighth, and Ken Forsch pitching and batting ninth. They'll be facing Jerry Royce, who is 3 wins, 4 losses, ERA of 374. Opponents batting 251 against him. He's pitched 86.2 innings. For the Dodgers, David Lopes, first base, second base batting first. Rudy Law, center field batting second. Reggie Smith, right field batting third. Steve Garvey, first base batting fourth. Dusty Baker, left field batting fifth. Ron Say, third base batting sixth. Bill Russell, shortstop batting seventh. Mike Scioscia, catcher, batting eighth. And Jerry Royce, pitching, batting ninth. They're facing Ken Forsch. He is 6-7 with an ERA. Why am I tripping over words today? 4.11, and the opponent's batting 285 against him. He has 111.2 innings pitched. I'm going to put that off on my other screen, keep score over there, go back into my helper, and we were going to start off with Rafael Landestoy coming up to the plate, batting 251 on the season. Pitch to Landestoy, 51. S1, but he's not tired, so we go to the batter's card 62, out 5-3, 1 down. Oh, yes, I forgot. Astros come into this game 41-38. Dodgers come into the game 40-41. Dodgers are struggling a little bit, and the Astros are trying to put a rush on to catch up to my Phillies. So it's an interesting race right now and see where things are going. Well, I think I got to actually look at my standings to tell you the truth. I'm not going to be able to get that one unless I go in the ball score. They are. I think they're struggling against the Reds. The Phillies are actually having a really good season. You know what I can do? I can actually go to my site online there. 1980. Thanks to ISG Games for allowing me to have this stats up on their server. We'll go down to the National League. Phillies. Actually, the Phillies are leading the Pirates by 4.5 games, and everybody else is just kind of faltering behind. The Astros are fighting. Yes, they're struggling right now. They're 10.5 behind Cincinnati Reds. I don't know why I said the Phillies. They're in a whole different division, and I know that. Padres are overachieving and are half a game above the Astros right now. So the Astros have got to push it in there. And the Dodgers are just trying to catch up to the Astros to take a spot. Well behind are the Giants and the Braves. So we go to Terry Poole. Terry Poole comes in batting 307. Pitch to Terry Poole. 5-6 is possible strikeout, and I don't need my notifications. 5-6 strikeout possibility. Strikeout it is, and 2 down. Out strikeout. First strikeout of the day for Royce. And that brings up Jose Cruz batting 299. Pitch to Cruz. And I don't think that rolled. 42. Starline 6 is G6. Out 6-3. 1-2-3 go the Astros. And that is not how they're going to get the job done. Davey Lopes comes up for the Dodgers. And Lopes is pitching. Sorry, guys. I'm a mess anymore. I'll get my head together one of these fine days. Davey Lopes is batting 246. He's 251 in real life. Pitch to Lopes, 32. Blank space batter's card, 43. Starline 6 is an out F9. Lopes goes down on a fly ball to the right field. And we go into Rudy Law, center fielder, batting 294. Pitch to Law, 45. Blank space, batter's card, 13. Star line 5 is an F8. Out fly ball to center field. 2 down. Could very well be a pitcher's duel today with Forsh and Royce facing each other. Reggie Smith comes up. He's batting .314, and he was .322 in the regular season. Pitched to Reggie Smith, 16 possible strikeout. Okay, we roll that too high for his numbers, so we go to the batter's card 41, and he is against a right-hand pitcher, which is out 4-3, G4. 1, 2, 3 go to Dodgers. We go back to the top of the second now. Astros coming up to the plate. We have Cesar Cedeno batting .241. He is struggling a bit. He was .309 during the regular season in real life. Pitch to Cesar Cedeno, 42. Star line 3 is a G6, out 6-3. And we go to Art Howe. Art Howe comes up batting .288. Pitch to Howe, 55, possible strikeout. Check it out. Yes, that is within his range. 4 is. And we have a strikeout. Second strikeout of the day for Jerry Royce. Go to Enos Cabell, third baseman, comes up batting .303. He's overachieving a little bit. 51 S1, but he's not tired, so we go to the batter's card 22. G6, out 6-3. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros again. And we go to the bottom then of the second. Steve Garvey comes up batting .254. He's underachieving. Pitch to Garvey, 23. Blank space, goes to the batter's card 14. Single to 5, first hit of the game. Garvey's on first base. We're going to check the strategy roll. Strategy roll says nothing. Dusty Baker at the plate, batting .288. No strategy. Pitch, 52. Range play, we go to the batter's card 12. And that is going to be on the shortstop. And he is a 1, Art Howe, not very good. And that is going to be a single through shortstop into left field. And I do not have my act together, as once again I fail to have my my charts out here. Let's get that field opened up. And S6, first to third, 1 out, is going to be a 5+, and he is a 2. So that's just going to be an S6. And no advance other than the one base. Ron Say will come up then batting .290. He's .254 in real life. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch to Say, 22. Home run against the lefty, but he is a righty. That's going to be a star line where you roll a 2. G6, I'm going to go ahead for the double play. 6-4-3 attempt. He is a 3 double play. +0 is still a 3. And +0 is still a 3. Double play depth is a 4. We get a 5. Ouch. That is a fielder's choice. So we're going to put no. Baker's going to be out. Fielder's choice and 6-4. Fielder's choice 6-4. Runner goes to third. Say and Garvey on. Yep, we're still good to go there. Bill Russell comes up. Runners on first and third. 1 out. He is batting .267 on the season, right around where he was in real life. Strategy roll says, I don't usually do steals going home, so I'm going to ignore that one. One, you get some weird stuff. I will do the hit and run, though. Pitch to Ron Say, not Ron Say, pitch to Bill Russell. 13. Blank space batter's card, 24, G5. That will subtract 1 from the double play range, and we are in anyway. So we're going to go ahead and I am just going to have him hold the runner and throw out the first base, out 5-3. All right, that's going to put the runners at second and third with 1 out. 2 outs rather. Mike Scioscia's up, batting .216 on the season, way underachieving. There will be no strategy as we 2 outs. Time for Scioscia to come through. Pitch to Scioscia, 66, blank space batter's card 42. Single to 4, and he does. Single to 4 is going to give us a second to third. It's a 2+, and he is a 2+, plus it's 2 outs, so that makes it easy. And that is going to be a 2-run lead now for the Dodgers as Mike Scioscia comes through and scores both runners. It's now 2-0 ball game with Jerry Royce coming up and a runner on first. 2 outs, no strategy roll. So we're going to Pitch to him, 61, a hit by pitch. He's a +10. He's a 0, so we're not going to have any hit batsmen. 55 off the batter's card is an L1, and he gets out of the inning, but the damage is done. Dodgers go up 2-0 on the Astros. The Astros need to start getting something going here because they're losing ground on the Reds, and actually they're losing ground on the Dodgers too. The Dodgers have been surging lately, if I remember right. Jeffrey Leonard comes up batting .242 on the season. He's overachieving some. Pitch to Leonard, 16. Possible wild pitch. Nobody on base. We re-roll 56. Possible strikeout. Out. Strikeout. That is the third strikeout of the game for Royce so far. That brings up Louis Pujols. Louis Pujols. He's batting .172 on this season. Batted .192 and .199 in real life. Pitch to Pujols, 44 is a at. We go to the ballpark, 13. Pop up to the catcher, 2 down. All right, that's going to bring up Ken Forsch. Ken Forsch is batting .237 on the season. He batted .234 in real life. 1-2 is the pitch to him. Range play at the ballpark, 35. Star line 1. That's a G4. Range play on the second baseman. He's a 3. That's Davey Lopes. He does get it. That's an out 4-3 on a spectacular play by Davey Lopes. And the Astros go down 1-2-3 again. Dodgers. Davey Lopes comes back up after his nice play. He flew out his last time up. Pitch to Lopes, 26. ET question mark. Batter's card, 65. F9. No error check on that fly ball. There will be no throw. And that brings up Rudy Law. Rudy Law is batting .293 now. He flew out the center field last time up. Pitch to him, 32. Blank space. Batter's card, 55. It's a G5 out 5-3. Down goes Rudy Law. Reggie Smith grounded out his last time up. 4-3. Pitch to Reggie Smith, 14. Blank space. Batter's card, 23. Star line 4 is a G5 out 5-3. 2 sharp blast to third base, and the Dodgers go down 1-2-3. Up come the Astros, who have yet to have a base runner. Landis-Stoy coming up. He grounded out the third his last time up. Pitched to Landis-Stoy, 34. His blank space. Batter's card, 56. G6 out 6-3. And that's 1 down. Terry Poole struck out his last time up. Pitched to Poole, 33. Walk plus. He is a lefty, so we got to check that. That adds 10. That is going to be a walk to get the first base runner with Terry Poole drawing a walk. Jose Cruz then stepped to the plate. He's grounded out to the shortstop last time up. We're checking for strategy. We get nothing. Pitch to Cruz, 21. ET question mark. Batter's card, 1-1. Star line 3 is a G6. We will have to check the throw error on this shortstop. He's an 8. We have a 4. That is going to be an error, and I do not have my charts out, so give me a second as I get my act together. And ET on the shortstop is number 6, throwing error. Throwing error for potential advancing another base. So we know we have the error. My eyes are not very good, so we will, reading wise or not. That could have been a double play check too. Check for throwing errors on the fielder first, then on the pivot man. So we've got to check for, well, we've got a throwing error on the, so it's not even going to get to the pivot man. Roll die 6 against the range of the errant throw receiver. So this is going to be a 6-4, and Lopes is a 3. So 5. If it's higher, we got to go to step 2. Roll a d6 against all runners, including the base runners rate. So we got to check the 4. We're rolling we rolled a 5 on that too. 5. If higher, then they hold. So that's just going to be a 1 base error. All that for 1 base error. That's going to be an E6. And the defense is starting to fall apart behind Royce now, as he now has 2 runners on, 1 out. And got a little excited for that double play there. Brings up Cesar Cedeno, who grounded out his last time up. 1 out. We're checking for strategy. We got nothing. Pitch to Cedeno, 41. Blank space. Batter's card, 54. And he is a lefty. That's going to be a single to 6. Single to 6. So single to 6, we've got second to home on a 3+. He is a 4. That's going to score 1 run. And then first to third is a 5+. He is a 3. So we only advanced the 1 home. Single runners to first and second. And Terry Poole scores. It is now a 2-1 ball game. Cesar Cedeno drives in 1 run. That is earned at this point. That could change. Brings up Art Howe, who struck out his last time up. Strategy roll, pickoff attempt. We roll a 19, no pickoff. Pitch, 34. Blank space batter's card, 64. F7. And I'm not even going to try to advance Cruz. That's a fly ball to left field and 2 down. Enos Cabell grounded out his last time up. Comes up with 2 on, 2 out. Pitch to Cabell, 44. Go to the ballpark. 44 again. Star line 5, out 5-3. Gets out of trouble, but he does give up a run. It is a 2-1 game. Dodgers still hold the lead. Steve Garvey's going to come up for the Dodgers. Garvey singled and scored his last time up. Pitch to Garvey, 14. Blank space. Batter's card, 22. Out 5-3. G5. 1 down. Dusty Baker comes up. He singled his last time up. Pitch to Baker, 56. Possible strikeout. Batter's card, 51. G6, out 6-3. 2 down. Here in the 4th. Ron Say comes up. He got on the fielder's choice and he scored last time. Pitch to Ron Say is a 1-1. Blank space. Batter's card, 1-2. Facing a right-handed pitcher is a fly ball to right field. Out F9. And we have 1-2-3 on the Dodgers again. Brings up the Astros, top of the 5th. Facing, we got, Jeffrey Leonard coming up. He struck out his last time up. Still got plenty of life left in Royce here. He's pitching to Leonard, 13. Range play, batter's card, 65. L4, second baseman's a 3. We roll a 3. That will be an out, L4. And that brings up Louis Pujols. He popped up his last time up. Pitch to him, 53. Hit by pitch, -10. He's a 3. No chance there. Batter's card, 62. G5, out 5-3. 2 down. Brings up Ken Forsch, pitcher. He grounded out his last time up. Pitch to Forsch, 15. Range play. Batter's card, 32. Question mark, 7. Left fielder is a 2. We'll get the question mark out of the way first. We have a 10 here. That's going to be a double to 7 or, and the left fielder, Dusty Baker, is a 2. That is a 2. That is an out F7 on a spectacular play by Dusty Baker in left field. And down go the Astros, 1-2-3. All right, into the home section of the 5th. We have Russell coming up. Russell has grounded out third his last time up. Pitch 31, home run question mark 12 against a right-hand batter. Passes on Force's card, so we've got to go to Russell's card. We're adding none. And against a right-hand pitcher, he needs a 1. Oh, good Lord Almighty. That is his 3rd home run of the season. Bill Russell taps one, and they take a 3-1 lead on Russell's home run. Mike Scioscia comes up. He singled his last time up. Pitched and drove in 2 runs. Pitch to him is 51. Against a left-hand batter is a possible walk. At the batter's card, we go 1-1, D7, and now they're starting to light him up a little bit. Double for Mike Scioscia is now 2 for 2. Brings up Jerry Royce. Nobody out. Strategy roll says nothing going on there. Pitch to Royce, 14. Batter's card, 24. F8, out F8. Do I even want to attempt him trying to move into... No, that's a -2, -0. He's a 1. Nope, out F8. 1 down. All right. That brings up Davey Lopes, who has floated out the right field twice now. Strategy roll, pickoff attempt. We roll a D20, 18. That's above all this. We're just going to pitch, 54. Blank space batter's card, 1-2. Against a right-hand batter is a G3. That's going to advance the runner out 3 unassisted. We're going to have a runner at third. 2 out. Rudy Law flew out to center and grounded out to third base. Pitched to Law, 55, blank space, batter's card, 35. G4 out 4-3 to get out of the inning with only 1 run against on the blast by Russell. And that takes us to the top of the 6th. Astros trying to get that run back. Rafael Landis grounded out twice. Pitched to him, 23 is a possible strikeout. Batter's card, 65, single to 4. Landis gets the second hit of the game for the visiting Stros. We are going to, Poole's going to come up. Poole is walked and struck out. He has also scored. Strategy roll says Landis is going to try to steal. He's a 13, goes down to a 12, and we roll a 3. Rafael Landis stealing second base. And that puts a runner on second now. Terry Poole. Pitch to Poole. 35. Blank space, batter's card. 34. Against the left-handed pitcher is an F7, and he will not try to advance on that. I don't think I will. F7, no, he's a 4-base runner. F7's a -3. +1 is a -2. That would be a 2 for him. It's not worth it. Not worth it. It's going to be an out F7. Runner does not advance. And that's going to bring up Jose Cruz with 1 out. Runner on second. And we're going to roll a strategy roll. No strategy. Pitch to Cruz, 46. EG question mark. Batter's card, 51. Question mark, 8. We have a 9. Against a left-handed pitcher is a double. And there will be no, I got to double check that. EG on a double. D and number 5. Hit, boots, ball. Roll 1d6 versus ABR. So we've got to check on 8. And he is a 4. Yeah, well, no, there's nothing. We're just going to be a double and a runner comes across. And that brings us to a 3-2 ball game now. Cesar Cedeno comes up. He's singled and grounded out. Got a runner on second. 1 out. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch. 34. Go to the ballpark. 63. Single to 9. That could be trouble. Single to 9. Single to 9 is going to be second to home. +1. -1 is 0. He is a 3. We'll try it. 4 does not. He's going to hold, so single to 9, and the runner does not advance. All right. Art Howell, 1 out. Runners on the corners. Strategy roll. 12. Nothing gone there. Pitch to Howell, 34. Blank space, batter's card, 54. G4. Chance for double play. If they don't get it, Cruz will score. He is a 2. 1. Ooh, yeah. He can either try to get the lead runner or try for the double play on a 1 and let that runner score. Oh, come on. I don't need all these notifications. Let's go look at what we're going to do here with the infield in. Hit to the second baseman. I can see if I can even find it. Runners on first and third. Second baseman. Second to first double play. Try on all grounders except at the third base. No, that's the other one. Defense chooses to play runner on first scenario or runner on third. If defense goes for double play, runner scores. Infield in. range is a -2. Cannot try double play. -2 on his, so he would be a 1. I think we're going to have to hold. We're going to hold that runner and just go for that out at first base, out 4-3. All that for that. Trying to make the best sound decisions here. Out 4-3. Don't want to waste that. A roll 1 going home is not very good, and roll for 1 for the double play would let him score. So I would let the base runner advance, hold the runner at third, and throw out first. So that's what we're going to do here. 2 outs. Enos Cabell coming up. Enos Cabell's grounded out twice. Pitch 53. Hit by pitch, he's a -10, he's a 1. That's no hit by pitch. Go to the batter's card, 24. G4 out 4-3. They get out of the inning, but they give up another run, and it is a 3-2 ball game going into the 6th, or bottom of the 6th. Reggie Smith comes up. He's grounded out twice. Pitch to Smith, 24. Range play at. We go to the ballpark, 63. S9. Right fielder is a 3. Terry Poole. We roll a 2. That's an out, F9. 1 down. Steve Garvey singled, scored, and grounded out. Pitch to Garvey, 35. Blank space batter's card, 65. G4 out 4-3. 2 down. 2 quick outs. Brings up Dusty Baker, who is singled and grounded out. Pitch to Baker, 55. Blank space batter's card, 23. Out F8. 1-2-3. Go the Dodgers. Forrest is holding him into this game. Looked like he's a little shaky for 2 innings, but he's had about this. Both pitchers about done the same. Been shaky on 2 innings and good on the rest. All right, top of the 7th. Jeffrey Leonard comes to the plate for the Astros. Leonard has grounded out, lined out and struck out. Pitch to Leonard, 25. Blank space batter's card, 13. F7. 1 down. Here's going to be a choice too. How much? 6 and 4 left for Force. I really don't like. This is the 80s where we and I always like doing that. Starters are king. You try to get as many innings out of your horses as you could. You didn't have a whole lot of people in the bullpen. So the dilemma I face is that Force's position's coming up in the lineup. So I think I'm going to let him bat if Pujols does not get on. So. Pitch to Pujols, 35. Blank space batter's card, 54. Against a left-handed pitcher, single. Pujols is on. And so I can either choose now to bunt the pitcher, which may not be a bad idea, or I can choose to bring in a pinch hitter. And actually, his bunting will be subject to the strategy rule. It's not an automatic. Decisions. He has, after giving up a home run and a double 2 innings ago, he is retired 6 straight. You know what? I'm going to bunt him. Or you're going to leave him in there to try to bunt anyway. Strategy roll with 1 out. Bunt. That is going to be a bunt. So we're going to go for the pitch. 1-1 is blank space. So we're going to actually have the bunt. We're going to be using the D20, which 5 is a successful bunt. 4 goes to, I believe that's the second baseman. We're going to double check that because we don't go on, I believe. And no, first baseman. Why did they say second base? He's covering, darn it. So that's going to be a sacrifice hit, 3-4. Pujols will take second, so we're going to have 2 outs, and Rafael Landeskog coming up, who has grounded out twice, singled and scored, and stolen a base. So it all comes down to this. Pitch, 31. Go to the ballpark, even more drama. 55, F9, not so much drama there. And the Dodgers get out of the inning despite a base runner. And that takes us to the bottom of the seventh with Ken Forrest still on the mound. He could pitch a couple of innings if he gets 1, 2, 3. Ron Say, fielder's choice, scored and flew out to the right fielder. 56, possible strikeout, and he does, strikes out. That is the first strikeout of the game for Force. That is rare. Bill Russell, homered, grounded out. Pitch to Russell, 16, possible strikeout, strikes out number 2. Look at that, all game without a strikeout. He gets 2 in a row. Brings up Mike Scioscia. He is doubled and singled and doubled rather. Pitch to him, 56, possible strikeout again. And the batter's card this time, 53, F9, 1, 2, 3, go to Dodgers. Astros are holding in there, trying to pick up a win. That's going to bring up Poole, Cruz, and Cedeno against Jerry Royce. Jerry Royce is actually tired, or real close to being tired. One more batter faced, and he will be tired. I want to leave him out there for the 8th. His position is up next. Scioscia's up. You know what? Let's go ahead and do a double switch. Bring in a... I hate doing that, though. He is really only... he's only given up 5 hits and 3 runs. He hasn't walked anybody. His big blast is that home run. No, not a home run. I'm looking at the wrong one. He struck out 3. Yeah. Started out the game strong. He's been off a little bit more. I always like to try to get the complete games from these guys. Well, let's see what he does. Because we can always take him out and then do a double switch. So let's see. He's going to be facing Terry Poole. He is not tired yet. Poole has walked, struck out, and flown out. Pitch to Poole, 52. Possible walk. Batter's card roll. 2-6, single to shortstop, and now he is tired, and we will go ahead and do that double switch. So let's go ahead and get over here my pitching. We are in the 8th inning, and we are looking at the Dodgers bringing a Joe Beckwith. So we're going to have Beckwith. And he's going to be taking 8th slot. Oops, nope, that's a 1 down there. Beckwith, which is going to be pitchers, is going to be 8. And we're going to get rid of the pitchers on 9. We're going to bring in a catcher at 9. And who do we have? We have Yeager. We also have Ferguson. Let's bring Ferguson in. 2 and 9. And... new pitcher. Defensive replacement, Ferguson. Bat 9th, Ketchen. And 8th will be Beckwith. Alright, Beckwith comes into the game. He's got 36 innings pitched. He's 2 and 2. Has an ERA of 3.72. Opponent's batting 284 against him. He's not doing as well as he did in real life so far. He'll be facing Jose Cruz with a runner on first base. Pitch or a strategy roll first. No strategy roll. Pitch to Cruz, 54. Possible strikeout. Cruz strikes out. Beckwith comes in and shears him off and makes him look silly swinging the bat. Cesar Cedeno, 2 singles and a ground out. Check for the strategy. No strategy. Pitch, 42. Blank space, batter's card, 13. Star line 2 is a G6, out 6-3. Possible double play, 2, 3, 5. And that's higher than this. That's going to be a fielder's choice, 6-4. Fielder's choice, 6-4. So it's going to be 2 outs. Runner on first. Art Howell's up, struck out, flew out, and grounded out, facing Beckwith. Beckwith has come in and put out 2 in a row. Pitch to Howell. 2 outs. We don't need to do strategy roll. 33. Possible strikeout. Gets a strikeout. Struck out 2 of the 3. Beckwith came in and put out the fire. Closed the door on that run. Joe Ferguson facing Ken Force. Ken Force is still pretty good despite being behind in this game, so I'm going to leave him out there. Bottom of the 8th, facing Ferguson. Ferguson is batting 191 on the season. Righty against the righty. He had 77 games played, 172 at-bats. He's only had 68 so far. Pitch to Ferguson, 41. Possible strikeout. Gets a strikeout, and he's down one swinging. That brings up Davey Lopes, who has flown out to right field twice and grounded out to the first baseman. Pitch to Lopes, 65. Possible strikeout. Batter's card, 34. L4. Lines out to the second baseman. And we have 2 down. Rudy Law, center fielder, has flown out to center field and grounded out twice. Pitch to Law, 35. Blank space. Batter's card, 26. F9 flies out to the right fielder, and he is now tired also. That brings us to the bottom of the lineup for the Houston Astros. Enos Cabell, Jeffrey Leonard, Louis Pujols. Cabell's batting 300. We will leave him in there against Beckwith. Yes, Beckwith is still good for another inning yet. He could actually get this save. He is not a saver. I'm going to leave him in there for it, though. Pitch for Cabell. 14, possible strikeout. Does strike out. And brings up Jeffrey Leonard. Jeffrey Leonard's batting 237. He's a righty against a righty. I'm going to go ahead and pinch hit for him. So let's see who we can bring out pinch hitting wise for a against a righty. And that is the Astros. Dave Bergman's going to come in. Dave Bergman going to pinch hit for Jeffrey Leonard. All right, Bergman's going to be 7th. And Beckwith against Bergman. Bergman comes in batting 173. Lefty on a righty. Has 52 at-bats. 256 in real life. Pitch to him. 16. Blank space. Batter's card. 16 again. G1 out 1-3. He goes down on a little meek ground ball to the pitcher. Brings up Louis Pujols, who is batting 178. I will also pinch hit for him. So let's see who we got here that we can pull out again. Alan Ashby. That's a good one. He can stay in and play catcher if something happens here. Pinch hit, Ashby. Take out Pujols. Bring in Ashby batting 8th. Ashby comes in 260, 196, batting 260. He's 196 at bats, right around where he was on the season. Pitch to Ashby with 2 out. Bottom of the 9th, or top of the 9th, the last pitch of the ball game. Should they not be able to score this? Pitch 43. Possible walk. He is batting left, so that's not going to be a walk. We're going to the batter's card, 53, P3, and the inning is over, and the ball game is over. We'll go ahead and pull my score sheet over here then. We're going to go ahead and hit N. And the loss goes to Force with a complete game. Ruiz gets the win. Beckwith with his first save. Check to see what the box score looks like. And Force picks up his 8th loss. Despite he didn't have a bad outing. 3 strikeouts, no walks, just a home run. Jerry Royce, 4th win, 4-4 now. He had a decent outing too. 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Beckwith came in for 2 innings and struck out 3. All right, there you have it, everybody. The Dodgers take out the Astros, who continue their decline, and this was Inside Pitch by Inside Sports Games, designed by Chris Davis, July 11th, 1980. Thanks for joining me, and everybody have a good night. Bye now.